Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to my channel, the Wendy Inspired channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about my awesome book that I just wrote. I self-published it July of this year, July 2016, and I want to share about the book, the Happy Being Me movement, and what makes this book so special. So first of all, this book is dedicated to my father, who went to be with the Lord 2 years ago in February. My father inspired me to write this book. So just a few of the pages that makes this book so special is, first of all, before I even open the book, let me show you the outside. So in the background, this is me. This little picture right there, that is me when I was a little girl, and I lived on McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey, and I had a pink Huffy, and that was my very favorite bike. I got it for Christmas, and I love that bike. So this is me right here riding my pink Huffy. And on the back, the back of my book is extra special. What makes my book extra special is this is my dad, and he's shining down from heaven on his 4 flowers. Now this is me, I'm the yellow daffodil because I'm basically the sunshine in the family. The purple is for my older sister, her name is Rosalind, but my dad called her Rose, and she's unique and special, so I made her blue. The calla lily is for my little sister Lisa, and she's a delicate flower. And the buddy poppy right here, that's my mom. So my dad is shining down from heaven on his 4 flowers. The reason why my mom is the buddy poppy is because my dad used to go to the market, and he used to always support the local vets. And when he would support the local vet, he would receive a buddy poppy. And he would come home with a handful of buddy poppies, and he would say, buddy poppies, don't forget your buddy poppies. And that's just something, it's like a family term, and we always talk about the buddy poppies because that was something that my dad would do every Sunday when he would go to the market. So this is the cover. The cover is diverse, so it has Hispanic children, African American children, Caucasian children, and it has me. There's a girl with braces, a little boy in a wheelchair, and a little boy with crutches. So the book is all about being happy just the way you are, being happy just the way you were created. And even if you don't look like everybody else, and even if you don't feel like everyone else, you still could be happy being just the way you are. So a few of the other pages that really mean so much to me is, again, I told you guys about my pink Huffy. So let me show you this special page. Let's turn. It's toward the end of the book. And this is a real life moment. This right here is a real life moment. Again, I told you about my pink Huffy. This is my dad, awesome father. This is a red hat. It says FMS, and the FMS stands for Field Maintenance Squadron. When I lived on McGuire Air Force Base, my father worked on airplanes, and when I was a little girl, I actually wore this red hat, and I pretended that I was a firefighter. I would sit in the laundry basket when my dad would go to work, because I was so nervous. And out of all my friends, I was the only one with training wheels still on my bike. But he said, you know what, you've been riding with training wheels too long. We're going to take your training wheels off, and you're going to learn how to ride your bike like a big girl. So this very moment happened in my life, and it was a special moment because when my father was holding on to the back of the bike, I was so scared, and I was wobbling, and I was screaming, Daddy, don't let go. And finally he let go. And when he let go, I kind of looked back, and I was pedaling like a big girl, and I was so proud of myself. And I seen this sense of pride on his face. And it just made me feel good that I made my dad proud when I learned how to ride my bike by myself. And my goal is to continue to make my dad proud. So on the front it says, I will make you proud, Daddy. So when my dad looks down from heaven, I want to make sure that I'm doing something to make him proud. So that's one of the special pages. I have a few more special pages about my book. What makes my book so special? Now on this page right here, it says, I'm happy being me, I'm happy being me. Now, remember I told you that a lot of the wonderful times that I had were on McGuire Air Force Base. It's actually where I met my husband, and this is my husband. So this is myself right here, and this is my husband. And when I was a little girl, I had a lemonade stand on McGuire Air Force Base. My husband had a crazy hat. This was his hat that he wore when he was a kid that he loved. He loved to skateboard. And on my bike it says Memer because that's what my dad used to call me. That was my nickname. So I met my husband and we fell in love on McGuire Air Force Base. So that's another special page in my book. Now throughout the book, there are many other pages that are special. And the whole purpose of this book is, again, to encourage children to love themselves exactly the way they were created. The age group for this book is, I would say, kindergarten to 3rd grade. Some younger children like it, some older children like it, and even adults like it. But the target group for this book is K through 3rd grade. I'm going to read a few of the pages, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the Happy Being Me movement. So let's start with the first page, and it reads, I like to wear dresses. I am pretty as can be. God has made me special, and I'm happy being me. Now again, throughout this book, there are diverse groups of children, children with disabilities. I have children who wear glasses, children with hearing aids, children that, when the other children can read this book, children that they can relate to or they can see their friends. So a little bit about the Happy Being Me movement. It's not just for children, it's also for adults. It started out with this book. But the Happy Being Me movement is about loving you and accepting you exactly the way you are. It teaches you to love yourself exactly the way you are, exactly the way you were created. So it started out with the book, Happy Being Me. I also have some happy bands. Not sure if you can see, zoom in. The happy bands read Happy Being Me. And the happy bands are a friendly reminder that it's okay to be different and that we can choose each and every morning to be happy. So when you have it on your wrist, you can look down and say, I'm happy being me. And then you can find something throughout your day to be happy about. I also have awesome happy tees, which are made out of cotton. They're comfy, cozy, and colorful. And again, it's all about loving you and being you and accepting yourself as exactly the way you're created. So to learn more about my Happy Being Me movement, visit www.someonecaresaboutme.com. Now guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on my videos. Most importantly, subscribe so you can get even more videos yet to come. So thanks for joining. Now remember, you can also be happy being you because I am happy being me. Catch you later.